So this is my logbook for week 14. This is what we'll talk about the Cardiff performance and the rehearsal we did at half term. So let's talk about the performance at Cardiff. So the performance at Cardiff, obviously we did all like workshops in Cardiff over the weekend. It was really good. Did a lot of productive things, found out new stuff about new directors, what jobs roles there are, about all the costumes. We found out loads about the industry, so I thought I'd just mention that so I can apply that to different performances, and obviously now I know a lot more knowledge about there. So week 14 Cardiff, the performance went so much better. I'll talk about the half-term rehearsal first. Obviously, then we apply that rehearsal to the performance. So in the half-term rehearsal, we looked at mainly space and transitions. So it's a completely different theatre, a bigger space we've been working with. There's different ways we can come on and off, as we know. But we did that. We worked with that very well. It was really effective how that worked. So that was really good. We looked at how we are doing the songs and how much we could be much more protective, and that was much more better. The half-term rehearsal was really well. There was no really bad things about it. We just a lot of good things we could take from it. The card performance was much better. Talking about the card performance now. Sorry. Our projection was so much. Obviously, we had to be so much louder. But Debs was sat sort of near the back, and she could hear us, which was a good thing. So we know how to do that one. My performance, my David monologue was really good. I had a really good connection with the audience. When I went down, I was upset near the end of my monologue. The audience, I could tell I had a connection with the audience because you could tell they were a bit like feeling sorry for me, or they were worried about me, or what was going to happen next. And they liked the way we had feedback from the other Merthyr Tydfil College, who we saw, who are also doing the Sad Club, and they loved it. Obviously, it's completely different versions to theirs, but it was really good to see different versions of the Sad Club, and how people have done it, and how people explored loads of different things in all different ways. So that was really good, and I took a lot from that. So overall, I thought I'd make a lot about the card performance because I took a lot from it. It was the card performance. It was talk about the Sad Club and how it developed, and how this actual as a performance is developed so much. There's not really a lot I could talk about, but what I've mentioned about Cardiff, it's all gone really well, and in the half-term performance is really good. That was the the final logbook for week 14.